Hey guys, this is Greeny. Got a little bit of gameplay for you in the Liberator. This Liberator is set up with Dalton, afterburners, and I believe vertical thrust 5. And just wanted to give a quick commentary about what you might see in the video. This is a TR Workgate run on Camp Watterson and Alkali Storage, which is the hex directly adjacent to the TR Workgate. And I got my usual gunner with me, and we're just kind of flying around. And a lot of targets coming out of the workgate, primarily armor at this point. They're trying to make a run for alkali storage in Camp Watterson, but as you can see from the video, we got a lot of guys, a lot of friendly armor. And there's a prowler that dropped below, so we decided to pull up on it, bank up, press space to get a little bit of altitude, and do pretty much a full stop. And with the Dalton, it's extremely fast projectile speed, so my gunner was able to put it down fairly quickly, primarily because it was already getting hit, so it was probably just a one-shot kill for him. This also has reload speed 5, so you can get a shot off just about every 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, so really, really quick. Doing a quick hover over these pads to get some more ammo, since we're going to head through there anyways. Got a couple friendly Liberators in the sky, which makes things a whole lot easier. And of course, all that friendly armor makes things just all the more simple. Pretty much what we're doing is we're just trying to get as close as we can to the work gate without getting out of bounds warnings. And then basically what I'm doing is stopping, or just about stopping, pressing space to put distance between us so I'm not actually standing still. The key is to never, ever, ever, ever be standing still when you're flying Liberator, especially around the warp gate, obviously, because they like to hide sky guards in there. But more so when you're around a base, especially a base that's being assaulted by the enemy if you're defending, because they'll put spawn beacons down. And if you're just sitting there with your thumb up your butt hovering, you're going to get drop potted. So it's always best to move. And you don't have to move fast. You'll see a lot of times I'll stop and slow down, and I'll push space, so I'm actually banking and pulling away from the target, and just stay on station long enough for a kill to happen, and then burn those afterburners, which are a godsend now for Skyguard lights. So if you can see a Skyguard hitting us right now, just taking little shots at us, time to get low and get out of there as quick as possible. This area around Mao, we actually have a Mossy on us right now. We may get blown up, but we got a lot of friendly Reavers in the sky, which is nice. The area around Mao, she tells us it's got little cliffs and little hills and everything, but it's primarily really flat. So if you get a Skyguard that's sitting on top of one of those hills, gets on you, you got to get really, really low and get out of there as quick as possible to try to break line of sight. A quick repair, and we'll be back up and sitting still. Kind of like that Liberator there. He's not really moving very much. He's probably going to get shot pretty quickly. Oh, and there's a mosquito. And our TRs right now sitting in the work gate with a couple sky guards, which which really sucks unless you can do what I'm doing, is getting as close as you can to the work gate and banking off so that your gunner has a shot, because they can just sit in there and basically untouched and at least take out all the air that's flying around and allow their armor to actually push out, because the way Liberators are right now, if you have several in the air, which we do, it makes it very, very easy to really suppress the enemy. But that's what their purpose is anyways, isn't it? And right now I'm just flying with my mini-map, taking a look at where I am. I know I'm close to the work gate. You'll see that berm that's to the south of the work gate. You gotta stay a little bit south of that, or else you're gonna get a warning. See, warning right there. And circle around, back to the butthole, or impact crater, and then just keep on doing these passes, keeping those TR scum in there working. So you got four Liberators, including me, in the air right now, 2 of which are in squad. So right now I'm taking hits from probably a top mount turret, which you can usually sit there and tank unless it's a walker. You can tell the difference if you're getting hit with a Skyguard or if you're getting hit with a. I got a lock on. If you're getting hit with a top turret, your health will drop, but it won't drop very fast. If you're getting hit by is it a Basilisk that's on top of a Prowler or a Sunderer? But if a Walker gets on you or a Skyguard, you can really tell. Your health will drop if you're not moving in there landing shots, which that's fine. That's what they're supposed to do. You just gotta be careful and keep an eye on your health, and also keep an eye on what's hitting you. And of course, there's a distinct sound with flak as opposed to regular fire. If it's regular fire, you won't hear the explosions, but if it's flak from a Skyguard or an AA, you'll hear the flak explosions. So what I like to do, especially if I'm flying high, like I just was previously, if I'm flying high and I hear flak, I get out, and I get out quick, especially if I don't know where it's coming from. If I happen to see the Skyguard before he starts shooting at me, I can make a run at it, but if he's shooting at me, then I see him, I just get out and try to circle around him to destroy him. There's no point trying to face tank it because you simply can't, especially if it's a Skyguard that has a competent driver and gunner, or gunner/driver. Sit around for the cap with the defend. This is one thing I like to do. I like to get low right here and come around and use that berm, because see, if anything's in the warp gate, it can get you banked over so that my gunner can get that flash and come up over the berm and just bank it, take some hits and get some shots off, hopefully get a kill in that time, and then afterburner away. You know, sometimes I don't use the full afterburner unless I'm at a dead stop or nearly a dead stop. I'll afterburn the entire thing to at least get up to 200 kilometers an hour. If I'm near 200, I'll use half the afterburn just to get to it, so you get to full speed and are able to get away. You can see my interface is bugged. It's going to say I'm out of balance for the duration of this video, so I apologize. It's kind of annoying, but I don't think it actually resets if I get out either. Looks like this is a turret that was hacked. It's also something to watch out for, especially when you're around tech bases. Pretty easy for an infiltrator to get around you and get up there and hack those turrets, but easy to take out, especially with a Dalton. Dalton takes 3 direct shots to a turret, will destroy it, and a full clip of the nose gun will take it out as well. So I'm going to move up on here. You got the Dorito sighted, kick it around the side, and I think in this instance I sit. Nope, okay, I pull up on it. Let the gunner get at least a couple of shots, but it's not like the Zephyr. You can't just shoot. There's actually a reload time, so he probably only got 1 or 2 off. And nice thing about the tech plants is you could shoot through. See all those girders there? You may not see it in this video, but we do it every once in a while. We actually shoot through it to take out the AA turrets on the other side. Because a lot of times they won't. Oh, there it goes. It popped. A lot of times they won't think to turn around. And actually, the turn speed, at least in my experience, isn't very fast, and it doesn't have to do with sensitivity unless they changed it. So it could actually take someone a couple seconds to actually turn a complete 180 and fire upon you through the guardrails and roof and everything. And we just keep on firing. I got a Prowler there. I made a mistake this time because he actually turned around and got a shot off on me, and so I just did not die, but luckily we took him out. And we were able to get out of there and repair. Barely. Got like a smidgen of health left. But that's a risky take. What I should have done, but again, it's kind of difficult because you don't want to... you notice that Prowler was facing kind of towards Mal, kind of towards the Camp Watterson. So if I was going to come up behind it, I would have had to bank immediately because I would have driven right into the warp gate unless I stopped on target. So coming around behind it wasn't really an option. I just had to, and of course it came up on me so quick I really couldn't have done anything. There's a flash on the ground, see if we can get it. We got a friendly Liberator right next to us, he's going to get it. And then back over to the warp gate, past critter firing range. Some Doritos sided. They're just kind of just barely there, lots of smoke. Bank up on it, turn a little bit. Get shot by a sky guard, tell the health dropping very, very quickly. You see from the minimap a lot of softies on the ground. Dalton works well against softies, has a little bit of flash. Looks like that A turns back up on now. But I think the Zephyr is a little bit better for infantry just because of the nature of it. It's got a higher splash, but you know the weapons are supposed to be trade-offs, so it makes perfect sense why it'd be better at infantry as opposed to this being very, 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 very effective against armor. And get out, prepare. You might notice that I try to get out as soon as I start getting hit, just because you sit there too long. If there's one sky guard, there might be two. And if two get on you, your ass is grass. So it's best if you're getting hit, just get out. Or if you get a kill, don't get greedy. Just do not get greedy ever. And it looks like we're gonna line up a little bit and try to make a run here at it. Because we've got 3 squad Liberators, including myself. Try to get those Doritos. And shooting through the nose here. And we're just about ready to go. I think we're waiting on one. He was AFK for a minute. I was watching the mini-map. Unfortunately, the mini-map doesn't show who's actually a squad leader. Oh, we're getting retasked to Zervan. You can see in the mini-map there's a little blue Liberator icon following me. It's a squad member, but I can't tell it's a squad member, which is unfortunate. Usually they used to be bright green, make it a whole lot easier to determine who is actually lined up behind you if you're doing a run, or if with Reavers or Liberators, or anything for that matter. If you have tanks, you have no idea if it's a friendly tank, obviously, but a squad member tank behind you, you just don't know. But that, of course, will surely change. They've at least made it to where, a friendly green name is behind you, which is nice. And I think this is just about the end of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll put this up here on the guide so everyone can see, even though not a whole lot to see, but a couple kills and a couple different strategies. It was mainly all TR warp gate lock, which isn't nearly as fun, but thanks for watching.